Halfway there. It's been 2 months since our permits were denied. If you're new here, I bought this cabin back in March of this year. We're trying to enclose the porch in time for winter because it's currently only 16 by 16 feet. It's my birthday this week and we got a call. We no longer have to apply for the new home build. We can be considered as a renovation, which means we don't need to apply for the owner builder registration. All that said, this means we can start building on this tiny cabin in the next few weeks. There's always doubts that form in your head. Did we make the right decision? Should we just start building our 3-bedroom house up the hill? We weren't ready for that. We really just want to have a functional cabin in time for winter. But this is the best news we've received since moving here. So today's task is finishing something I've been putting off for a long time. There's 2 wood sheds against the cabin here, and they're leaned up against this porch, and because that's going to be our addition, these can't stay here. So I've got to move every single piece of firewood. But now we expect within the month to hopefully get those permits and start building. And now that we have been given an exemption, we can move forward with engineering plans, and that's it. And then we should get approved, hypothetically speaking. Oh man, it is hot today. It's about 35 degrees. Anyone notice anything different about my wheelbarrow? Oh! I got a new one. I'm stacking them in our new wood sheds that we built when we first moved in. I'm gonna try without the wheelbarrow. I don't know what we're gonna do with this space when there's no wood sheds, but the world is our oyster. I need one of those bags. It's like a leather bag and you can just boop, boop, boop. Someone on Facebook Marketplace, but it was too expensive. I'm just gonna use my arm. It's not like my entire life revolves around moving wood. The rest of it has to be chopped, so I probably shouldn't stack it. This is condensed wood. I used it in my wood burning stove when I was winter camping one time. Works pretty good, but it really chalks up your stove, so I don't know if we're gonna use this inside. Oh, it's just falling apart. It's really messy. So I gotta take these down as well. This one I already emptied back when we first built the wood shed that I'm putting the wood into, but I gotta take this down as well. It's kind of a shame because we've been using this as a little shed. This is the paddle boards and paddles. So I'm gonna try and save as much of this construction as possible. Oh, it's gonna be heavy. Okay, this is the downside of doing stuff by myself. I don't want to let this just drop because it will bend the roofing. I don't really want to disassemble this because we could just use this roof as it is. Okay, the roof didn't bend. I had that situation under control, don't worry guys. Okay, sweet. Just for the record, this came like this. This was so dangerous. I'm glad that we took it down because it was not secure at all. This is a rotting stump. I wonder if I could break this up, but is it even good firewood? It's all rotten. Timber! Honestly, this should just be cut up for firewood. Wow, look at this. So much space. So this bolt was going through the tree, hugging on to the base of it. It's a big bolt. Ow! Okay, I need a pair of steel toe boots ASAP. Our used wood pile is over by the sea can, so I'm trying to get it over there. It's like a tire. Look at this beautiful tree. This is one of my favorite trees. There's just a piece of it underneath the deck. Woo, look at all this space. Good place for a firewood shed. This is going in the outdoor burn pile. I just got back from a week visiting my family in Ontario, so that's why I didn't post last week. And I'm definitely feeling the effects of the travel. It's one of the trees that was on our border and had to get cut down because it was rotten. We haven't had this splitting axe before, so let me see if I can split it. I need some water. This pine cone is huge. I'm gonna take a little break, take Kira on a walk, and I haven't checked the trail cams for a few days, so hopefully we see some action. This is two bears. You can see that one is definitely a male. I don't know which one the other one is, but they're just playing like they're dogs. And then after they've had enough, the one that is definitely a male could smell the camera, I guess. Takes a bite out of it, no paparazzi, and they go on with their day. This is the second bobcat I've seen go across my property. They are so beautiful, but so stealthy. This camera hasn't gotten a lot. I put it up there because the camera over there, oftentimes you see animals walking up this animal trail. So I wanted to try and see where they were going, but I didn't catch anything this last week. So I'm gonna move this to a water spot. There's a stream going through there. I put the camera there. There wasn't a thick enough tree, so I just rigged it up. And hopefully we can get some animals drinking out of the creek. I want to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor, Surfshark. Sometimes I don't take the precautions that I should. Ow! However, since I've been doing a lot more work on my personal computer, I've been taking my online security more seriously. Surfshark is a type of VPN that protects your personal information online. An easy way to think about it is anytime you connect to public Wi-Fi, it establishes a secured connection between your device and the internet. To put it simply, it protects your device from being hacked. Security for your credit cards, email, and other sensitive data. You can turn it on with the switch of a button and it acts as a virtual shield. It also lets you virtually switch locations to pretty much any country, and I can say the US Netflix is a lot better than the Canadian Netflix. Surfshark is one of the only VPNs that allows you to use one account on multiple devices, so you can use it on your laptop and your smartphone. But it's also more than a VPN. I also use it as an antivirus, keeping everything secure from my webcam to my files. It's 24/7 security for your malware or phishing threats. Go to surfshark.com/Clydesdale or use the code Clydesdale at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN. Okay, thanks if you use the code, and back to the video. A lottery ticket. Someone won $2, but it's expired in 2024. Good morning. I'm gonna come back to that woodshed because I've got to dig a hole. These are the footings, and it's one of the requirements that they're at least, the minimum is 2 feet underground. So we didn't build this, we don't know if it's up to code. Basically we have to dig a hole beside it, see if it's at least 2 feet deep. If not, we'll have to put temporary footers here and then redo the footers, which would be a lot of extra work. They've got concrete footings on the corner, which is good. And then there's this, which is dug into the ground and it is screwed. I don't know what they're called, but that is 2 pieces of thin plywood balancing on a 2x4. There's lots of problems wrong with this. The wood's gonna rot out. It's on a rock, so that's good. It's not on dirt. I've learned that there's a lot more prep that goes into building before you actually build what you want. I guess you could say we've officially broken ground. Did I mention digging a hole is one of my least favorite things to do? And somehow building a house involves a lot of digging holes. So far so good, we're still seeing the footing. So this is 2 feet. We've still got a ways to dig. It has to be, oh my gosh, that's deep. I'm trying to keep an eye out for our hydro lines because the electricity line runs straight to here, I think. Actually, no. It's probably more over here. And this pickaxe underneath the sea can came with the house. I had no idea we had it. Every time I do something like this, I remember just a few months ago, I worked an office job. Halfway there. This is a serious shoulder workout. So you have to squeeze your shoulder blades and then drop the sand. Squeeze so the dirt doesn't fall out, because if you don't squeeze, the dirt just falls out. I think I hit the bottom. This is 2 feet. It looks like it's exactly 2 feet. All right, we should be okay. I gotta take a photo of this and send it to our engineer. It's more than a third of my body. Next task, I wanna wrap this up. Might take me a minute. I've moved 90% of the wood from the other shed. It had to be chopped though before it can get stacked here. We're reserving this section for kindling, but we don't have kindling chopped yet, and I wanna kinda stack this to here, so let's see if that works. These are nice medium pieces of wood. Starting a fire is a skill. When it's cold in the winter time and you only have big logs of wood, it can be very difficult. I haven't been out here for winter yet, so I'm kind of excited to see what it's gonna be like. Okay, so my jerry rig did not work. That's pretty much every single piece of wood that I stacked. Oh man, it's hard work to heat your house with firewood. It took me 7 minutes to do that. Let's go get some more. I found this skull underneath the woodshed and Kiro's been chewing on it. Careful. I need a second wood chopping block over there. I want it closer to the second woodshed so I don't have to put it in the wheelbarrow first. I can't pick this up, so we're rolling it over. Slightly angled on the bottom from how it was cut, so it actually works well on the uphill. Kira, I don't know if you should be under there. Come on. Oh! You can go under this one. Go ahead. No, you can't go under there. I'm gonna block you. I'll give you a guard. Oh yeah. Woo, we're in the basket. Every swing, you're using a lot more muscles to pull the weight of that axe up. Oh yeah, okay, it splits with this. It's really dry. It's been drying for at least since we got here. Nice. Where do I even begin taking this down? Oh my God, that's wildly heavy. Oh. Oh. This roof is too heavy for me to get down. It's much taller than the other one, so I think I'm gonna take the roofing off. Too small. Oh, now I'm too small. I now realize I should have done these first because it's really wobbly. Where's the last one? Let's slide it down. The ladder's in my way. I don't want to bend this roofing because we need to reuse it for something. Okay. That's relatively painless. These are good pieces of roofing. Roofing is so expensive, so we're gonna put this in a safe spot. We're talking about codes. This one is definitely not up to code. Awesome. Okay, I've got some cleanup to do. Look what just came in the mail! My very first pair of steel toe boots. I went with the slip-ons. Alright, it's looking good. I'm gonna finish the rest of this up in the morning, but that was fun. Fun day.